evening, good evening. Come on in. Brother Keith Kimball is first. Linda Frazier is second. Gloria Wells is third. Robert Richards is fourth. Joanne Norris is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Angela Kirkland is 6. Jim is 7th. Sarah is 8th. Stephanie Wynn is 9. Georgia Davis is 10. Good evening, everybody. Come on in. It is a new year, new opportunities. It is 2026. Good to see Toinette Pilote on. Good to see Monica Holcomb. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. So while some things change, some things stay the same. My cousin Marion Jones, I owe you a phone call, and you know I'm out here in these streets, but you know I will call you. But I did get the email. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Mike Bell on. Wow, Patrick Riley has joined us, probably for the Swiss Alps or something. Paris. Alberta Campbell, hello, Happy New Year. Terry Jenkins is on. Good evening to you. Tam Reeds is in the room. Greetings to you and Happy New Year. And guess what? Patty Valenti is not at Florida Space Coast. She is in Savannah. So we are very happy to have you here. Go ahead and get you in. We're going to go ahead and get started. And you know what we want you to do in the meantime, right? Yes, you do, you know. All right, so let's see. Inky Brittany is on. Brittany Curry is on. Savannah's resident graphic artist. She does it all. InkyBrittany.com. She did our Christmas cards this year, our holiday cards from the city of Savannah. Thank her for that. Miko, good to see you. I know it's been a rough day for you. Good to see Adele Biles on. Happy New Year to you. And Tam Reed's wishing everybody Happy New Year. Michelle Anderson, Happy New Year. And thank you, Cousin Marion. Thank you all for coming in and joining us. Good to see Sister Barbara Foster has joined us. Good evening to you. Come on in and we'll get started. Thank you, Gloria. We appreciate that. Keith, man, look, we were glad to have you, man. I mean, you know, it was a special occasion. It was number 300. And then Keith walks up in there, fresh out of 60 years old. Paige Monroe has joined us. Good to see you, Paige. Thank you for joining us. And we are happy for another year. we always ask you to do, we want you to like the page. We want you to share the page, right? So go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and share the page. Share the page. Share the page. Tia, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. I want you to share the page. Share the page. All right? Go ahead and share the page for me. And hopefully you're liking our page as well. I want you to like our page. Beyond Boss Life, Happy New Year to you. LaRonda Simons, Happy New Year. Juanita Brewer, Happy New Year. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate it. Rachel, hey Rachel. Hope you're doing well. And you know we have to stop because Elise is on, and Linda is on from Reno, and Terrific Terry Mobley is on. So good to see them. But our queen has entered the room. Mother Sadie Campbell, 101 years old, going strong. She is the undisputed mother, queen mother of Friday Night Live. We know that she is on the mend. It is good to see you, Mother Campbell. And we are so happy whenever you are in our midst and in our presence. So good to see you, and hope you are doing well. And I hope you're getting better, and I hope you're doing what those girls are telling you to do. Andrea Allen Hargrove, good to see you. Good evening. Rain Candy is on with us. Lily Reddick is on with us. Hey, Ophelia, good to see you. Latricia Logan is on. All right, thank you. And you dropped the page in 6 groups. Well, we appreciate that. Mother Julia Carter is on as well. And no, I don't have my seatbelt on, but you know what? Since you said that, I'm gonna put it on. See, safety. I'm doing better. Joey Ford, hope all is well with you as well. Go ahead, like the page, share the page, like the page, share the page. I am on the road actually. Went down to Brunswick to celebrate and speak at the swearing in of Commissioner Kendra Rowe in Brunswick. And so, you know, they had a whole Janelle. I was just in Brunswick, but they had a really great time there, and they were going into the reception, but I couldn't. I mean, I wanted to go to the reception because I'm hungry. I'm hangry right now. I am hangry. Hangry. But it's Friday night, and y'all know what happens on Friday night. Good to see the suffering Bishop Nathaniel Smalls. Good to see you. And I was happy to see you on Thursday. Good to see Lady LaWanda Tillman on. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, like the page, share the page, like the page. As we always do, we want you to share. I need so many more of y'all to share. Can y'all do me some sharing? Good to see Keith Kimball with us as well. Karen Edmond, Happy New Year. Terry Powell, good to see you. Trina, what about my community? What about my community? I was in my community until about 4:45, and I went down to Brunswick and I spoke, and I'm headed back to my community. I don't know what your question is, Trina. Carrie Daughtry, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I mean, I do get to leave, don't I, Trina? I mean, I can like go outside for a minute and come back. Trey, good to see Brother Trey on. And Red Strawberries, always reminding us to juice. So go ahead, like the page, share the page. Good to see JB Mogul from Cool Vibes Pizza and Wings. Thank you for joining us on Montgomery Street. Got some great pizza and wings, so go by there and check them out. Go ahead, like the page, share the page, and let's go ahead and let's get to it. So, first thing we want to do, as we always do, we go hashtag. And I'm moving a little differently. Good to see Savannah Black History. Trina, you want me to come to Fraser Homes? I was at Fraser Homes Thursday. I'm in Fraser Homes all the time. I live less than a mile from Fraser Homes. I'm always in Fraser Homes. So you let me know. I'm in Fraser Homes all the time. We don't own Fraser Homes, but I'm in Fraser Homes all the time. Let me know. I'm always in contact with your authority and your residence council, so let me know. No problem. And Enrique, good to see you. Lita, good to see Condolita Coleman on. Ryan Purvis, good to see you, brother. Charles Mitchell's on with us. Good to see Karen Yvette on with us. Thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate that. Carrie says the year of the horse. Okay, I didn't know that. Try to keep up. Let me see. Hold on. Any community events happening in Savannah to assist? I am not sure. I think people are still on holiday mode, as far as I know. Things are pretty quiet. They'll jump back off very, very soon. Good to see Willie Jones on. Come by and see me. Let me tell you what goes down when the office is closed. Trina, I'm fine with that. Inbox me your number. Because when I was over there, the office wasn't open. Utina Bridgewater, thank you so much. Alan Wright is on. Natasha Jarrett is on. Yvette Samuels, hello. Hey Marlene, Happy New Year to you. I know, Rita. I'm trying. Sherry's Remedy Room. Oh! Is that the new branding, Sherry? Is it called Sherry's Remedy Room? All right. E. Joyce Paris is with us every single Friday night, except one, and she's with us tonight. But I'm really honored to have Patrick Rowley. Patrick Rowley is like a big deal, and so he's on little Friday Night Live in Savannah. So good to see you, sir. Appreciate you. Grace Orr is on with us. Now, Felicia didn't come on for us. Felicia didn't come on with us, but she came on for Patrick. Let me see. All right. Carolyn Clark, good to see you. Bernice Lowman, who took care of me, had me doing all types of wonderful digital things. Good to see you. Deborah Grant is on with us. Hello. Snowy Polite. I'm thinking about you all. I want you to know that. And so let me go ahead and get into our greetings. As you know, our first one always goes to our girl Tara. And so we do Tara Strong. Hey, by Brittany. Good to see you, sweetie. Happy New Year to you. Priscilla Dickerson is on with us. Then after we do that, now Mama Julia, the guy in front of me, trying to make me keep up. All right, Trina, you messaged me, you expect a call from me personally, you will get a call, okay? So, come on, Trina, come on. You will hear from us. And us is me, City of Cincinnati, you will hear from us, all right? So, oh, wow, good to see Dr. Pete Silva, and the captain says hello, so I say hello to the captain. as well. Thank you. Rockin' Robin McDaniel Beck is on from Kansas City, Missouri. And you kind of in the same seat as we are, right? I mean, your team is sitting on the bench too, just like ours. So we sent out one to our lupus warriors. Those who have lupus, the lupus does not have them. It's just taking me a little bit longer because, all right, there we go. Good to see Stephanie Benson on. Thank you for joining us. Walking in Destiny, good to see you. Good to see Richard is checking in for Joya. All right, this time. Richard and Joya Dickens are on. Good to see our friend Audrey King on. Good to see Talia Miss Strawberry is on with us as well. Good to see. Oh wow, Konnichiwa from Osaka. So here we have Daryl is now international on us. So he is tuning in from Osaka, Japan. What time is it there? Oh no, you're fine, Marlene. Yeah, we're on the bench. The benches are full. My bench is full too, so don't feel bad. I'm trying to make this all work. All right, Joy says hello. Okay, all right, Joy. We're all okay now. I'm trying to find a way to make this work, so I'm not spinning all over the place. Let's see. Oh, I forgot the multiple sclerosis. Oh wow, it's 10:20 a.m. on Saturday morning. You are one day ahead of us. So look, Daryl's in our future. He's here, we living in the past. We living in his past and he's living in our future. That is cool. So we are truly international because we have somebody on all the way from Osaka, Japan. Trell, happy birthday. Let's all wish Gloria Latrell Brackford. She had a birthday on December the 31st. Happy birthday, precious. I hope you had a good birthday. I know I got in too late to make your party, but I apologize for that. Then multiple sclerosis, and then of course for those who have depression, we send out love for those who are still going through it. Again, we know this is the happiest time for many. It's also the scariest time. And so today we choose to celebrate today, right? And so for those who are dealing with depression, we want you to know on the end of that depression, there's still love. We still love you. So thank you all so much. Rachel, yeah, we want a Trader Joe here too. I would love a Trader Joe. And I've reached out to them. They have a formula, so we don't decide whether Trader Joe's come. Trader Joe's decides. And there's a formula by which they decide how that works out. So we're hoping we're closer to that formula than we were before. Shauna Kennedy is here. Good to see you. I know you had death in your family, your stepfather, so know that we're thinking about you. Idell, well, we'll do both, right? I do. So the Rachels both say they want to Trader Joe's, and a van agrees with them. Good to see Chad Howard on with us. Happy New Year, friend. I hope you're doing well. So let's go ahead and get to it. So glad to be here. The first day First Friday Night Live of 2026. It's hard to believe that. And so we are at week 302. Week 302. So for 2,114 days, for 5 years and 9 months, for 69 months, every single Friday night, we have been together. We have been blessed to be together. Robert, Stoney's was like my favorite spot. I wish we could get it back. But thank you all so much for 302 straight weeks. Good to see Linda Bryson on from Hampton County. Amanda, good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I'm very happy to see you on. Good to see the Reverend Christine Chavis on. Thank you so much. 302, we have built community here. We have stuck to it. We've been consistent. And so good to see you. Keith is giving us the scores. Good to see Cynthia Moore on with us as well. We appreciate it. So Diane is on asking questions. So just so you know, I'm in transit. Actually, I went down to Brunswick. Hold a minute. What is up with Two Tides and Smoke Bar? Why are you allowing government bullshit to get in the way of small businesses operating, creating jobs? What you talking about, man? Anybody know what you're talking about, Connor? And if you want me to answer your question, you ain't gonna be cussing on my live. So you decide how you handle it. You ask a decent question, then you get a decent answer. But you're not gonna come on and accuse me and stuff and expect them to sit there and answer you. So you think about it. Think about how you want to address me, and then we'll talk about how we answer your question. Up to you. All right, Connor? Thank you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. And if you want me to answer your question, you ain't gonna be cussing on my live. So you decide how you handle it. So very happy to have all you all. I went down to Brunswick. Commissioner Kendra Roll was sworn in for her second term. I was asked to come down and speak, so I went down there to speak, and they have a reception with some good food, right? And you know, I was trying to get that going, and I told him, I said, look, I gotta go. It's Friday Night Live, so I'm heading back. That's what we do. I mean, you know, commitment. We're in a relationship, so when you're in a relationship, you have to stay committed. So ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you on Friday night. And so that is what we're doing. Loto, the elevator, and you were talking about me. Hopefully it was good, right? Good to see you, Loto. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all you do. So I wanted to talk about, and if there are any questions, I will answer them. But I wanted to talk about a new year. It's a new year. Tamika Williams, good to see you. Stoney, good to see my beautiful niece, Cheyenne Stoney. I actually hung out with her on, what was it, Tuesday? I got a chance to hang out with Stoney, and Stoney said to tell all of you hello. Lacey, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. And so, I guess for me, well, so, I mean, if there are any questions about the city you want to ask, if I can answer them, I certainly will. You know, I'm glad to make it to another year. And although it's only a minute that separates 2025 from 2026, there are some people who were here at the beginning of 2026 that are not here anymore. And so I'm grateful for just being here, right? Tiffany Louise Brown, good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. The question is, for me, is what do I do with another year, right? Good to see Daryl Owens on from Port Royal, South Carolina. What do you do with another year? What do you do with another chance? How do you find ways to get better and be better? And I think for me, as I said last week we talked about what do you do with extra baggage or the cost of extra baggage. I think this year's, what do you do with more time? If your life ended at December the 31st, 2025, then what would you have wanted to do? Hey Mia, that you didn't do. Good to see my big brother, Pastor Kenny Roche on. Good to see Angelo Bosco. Bill says Savannah's become a place you better be armed if you're visiting, but that's not true. And we're not going to even let you come with that narrative. Y'all armed anyway. So that's not us, Bill. Good to see Dr. Andrew Young. Good to see you, sir. Happy New Year. But what do you do if you have more time? I've never really seen people that have left and say, you know what, I wish I spent more time at work, or I wish I bought more stuff. For me, it's really about finding ways to make my time count. Candace, good to see you. And you know, you don't make it difficult. It's just a couple of things I want to do, and I'm trying to do them better. One of them I just was doing is that, you know, I gotta drink more water. And so, you know, I'm just one bottle at a time trying to do better. And hopefully that your time is spent more wisely in experiences, because the experiences go with you through your life, not stuff. And so I'm really trying to engage myself in really quality time and quality people. I've realized also that people are going to be people. And just so you know, good to see India Brown on, and D. Jermaine Reed. Good to see Barbara Kaufman on as well. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Dina. And so I want to be a lot more intentional. And hey, Wilhelmina Williams, good to see you. I mean, folks was blaming me for everything last year. They said I was, you know, it was my fault about the acid attack. It was my fault that the young man got shot in Frazier Homes. It was my fault the young man got hit in Chatham County, wasn't even in the city. I mean, I realize people just need, hey Janine, somebody to blame for things that are going in their life. And the fact is, as I've said before, I'm a servant. I'm not a savior. And so for me, I come to be able to serve. It amazes me. It has amazed me. Good to see. Is it called? Is Devi or Devi? Thank you. Happy New Year to you. That I have to make sure that I'm not giving people free rent in my hand. I can't be responsible for what other people's children do. All right? That's why I didn't have any kids, because I didn't want to be responsible for nobody else's children, right? Oh wow, Crystal Kaufman has been on. Miss Barbara, you see Crystal is showing up. We need people to be responsible for their own stuff. Be responsible for the things that they do and the things they have control of. Good to see Sarah Stevens on, Liberty City's finest, Liberty County's finest. I can't be responsible for everything that go wrong in people's lives. And y'all ain't gonna put that on me. You're just not gonna do it. I mean, people blame me for the education system. They blame me for, you know, when it's cold outside. Y'all ain't gonna do that to me. And if you've noticed, I've started giving less of what was going on, right? The fact of the matter is this, is that our city, although we have our challenges, our city is safe. We are safe. Now, you want to walk around with a gun, and you do that because that's your constitutional right to do. I think we ended up this year with 28 or 29 homicides, which is too many. I mean, we want to get to the point of zero, but when you look at that in the context of a city with 150,000 people and 17 million visitors a year, the fact of the matter is that we are quite safe. We want people to exercise safe behaviors. We want people to do safe things, and we're going to continue to make sure that we're doing what we can. What do we control? We control two things. We control giving people opportunities when they want to do better, and then we control locking people up when they don't want to do better. And when they don't want to do better, we arrest them. But the reality is that we don't control the criminal justice system. They have prosecutors and judges have their own rules that they have to go through. And so for me, I'm not turning around and taking blame to cast blame. I just say, I know my lane, and we know our lane in the city of Savannah, and we know the things that we are responsible for. And so part of that is focusing on the things that we're supposed to do, the things we have power to do, the things we have control over, and making sure we do those things well. See, Dr. Tracy Cook, thank you so much for joining us. See, Tam is blaming me because her cigarette just burned out. See, I get blamed for everything. And I realize, I've been doing this long enough that I realize that, you with your dad. Hey, Shane. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I asked the girls about you, so hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good holiday, and hope your family is doing well. But you know what? Many of us go crazy trying to control things that we have no control over. And so for me, the prayer of God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference rings true for me. I am the mayor of the city of Savannah. I'm not anybody's daddy, or not that I know of. I mean, Maury Povich has not called me, so I don't know. And I'm not going to be able to control the dumb decisions that people make. Good to see Camille Flynn on, Elaine Smith is on, and so I also recognize that we live in a world full of sick people. And let me tell you this was interesting to me. Lamar Gray, good to see you. Lacey, it's true. It is true, Lacey. Wow. Miss Pringle Jones is on. Good to see you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I think I called you a couple of weeks ago. But the problem, we have to be able to accept the things we cannot change. But you have to know the wisdom, have to have the wisdom to be able to do different. And so for me, this year is about being intentional, and it's about focusing. It's about focusing. And so I'm going to continue to be accountable and be responsible. Hey, Denara, good to see you. Nicole Simmons, Happy New Year. I'm going to continue to work hard. For me, there's going to be nobody on City Council, nobody in the city of Savannah. Keisha, good to see you. Nobody is going to go harder in the paint than me. I'm going to continue to communicate. I'm going to continue to engage. But I'm not going to allow people to put me into their insecurities or inadequacies. an interesting thing happened this week. And what? I was only going to do it one day, but I just went ahead and did the whole week. As you know, wow, wait a minute. Mayor Melody Colbert Keene, my great friend from Missouri, from Joplin, Missouri, is on. Good to see you, ma'am. Hope you're well. And Munir Hospi from Ruintai on Broad Street between Whitaker and Bull. Great to see you, sir. I should come by there for dinner tonight. What time y'all close? Y'all have food? I might come through there. But for me, I have to stay focused. I have to stay focused because I posted about Kwanzaa. Y'all know me. I mean, I bless our Indian brothers and sisters during Diwali, St. Patrick's Day for our Irish folks, for our Jewish folks, Hanukkah, Rosh Hashanah, those high holy days. We support them. We support Muslims during Ramadan. And, Kwanzaa, I pushed up Kwanzaa. And boy, the racists came out on that. I mean, we could be a community in where we can celebrate everybody. And I'm going to continue celebrating everybody. And so although I was going to just post about, one day of Kwanzaa, y'all made me mad, so I posted every day. I did every single day, and somebody said, are we going to do the 12 days of Christmas next? I said, you better be careful. I might just do that. Don't play with me. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Haha, it's like a juggle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Don't play with me. So my friends at the Effingham Guardian want to know, what am I going to do about the shootings? Gun control does nothing we see. You won't blame me for other people's behavior, but you will blame me for Democrats because we're the reason we keep having these BS policies to keep letting violent criminals out of jail. 30% of the illegal immigrants you don't want deported are violent criminals. All right. So look here, Mr. Effingham Guardian. Let's be very clear. I am a Democrat. Being a Democrat does not govern how I govern in Savannah. Now, Democrats for me is on the state level and on the national level, but the reality is that local government is really nonpartisan. There is no Democratic way or no Republican way to be able to govern in local government. There's no Democratic way or Republican way to fix a pothole or to repair a street. Okay, so I mean, miss me with that, because the reality is I agree with you. I've said publicly that to me, when people if you are pulling triggers in my city, you should be locked up for a long time. But guess what? I don't control that. The Savannah Police Department has a clearance rate better than most police departments in the nation. If you do it, we will catch you. But we don't control what happens when they go into the criminal justice system. So, I mean, you could blame me for being a Democrat. I mean, I could blame you for being a Republican. Where does that get us? Nowhere. But the fact of the matter is, we hired a U.S. prosecutor because we want to make sure we have harsher sentences on the federal level for those people who want to do gun crimes. So, I mean, and illegal immigrants, we ain't got nothing to do with illegal immigrants. That is a part of the federal government. So, I mean, my mindset is, if you do the crime, you should do the time. That's my mindset. If you pull a trigger in our community, you should go to jail for a long time. I don't care who you are. And if you are, if you should not have a gun and you have a gun illegally, we should make an example out of you. That's my mindset. Now, if you disagree with that mindset, you let me know. That's not a Democratic mindset. That's not a Republican mindset. That's a Savannah mindset, and that's my mindset. So just so you know. Yo, hey Munir, I think I want a pad thai. I want a pad thai and make it mild and put some, I want pineapples in it. Can you do that for me? Let me know, and I'll come out and get it. Pad Thai with pineapples. Chicken pad Thai. Let me know if you could do that for me. Dr. Pete, please let Captain know, and let me have his number as well, so I can wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday to the Captain, Christian Silver. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It amazes me about how many people we have in this community. We talk about people coming together. How many just genuine racist folks we have here. You know, we're talking about Kwanzaa, we're talking about unity, we're talking about collective worker responsibility, we're talking about cooperative economics, we're talking about creativity, we're talking about faith, we're talking about purpose, we're talking about creativity, and folks want to talk about the founder, Karenga, and what he was going on in his life. And then we're talking about principles that really are universal, that people can embody. And, you know, some folks just had a problem with it. They were just showing all of their hoods, all of them. So, thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. And, you know, they can do that all they want to, but they know I got time for them. The interesting thing about that, Lily, is this, and I've learned this, and it took me some time to learn it, was I wasn't picked. I was chosen. And there's a difference. Folks pick you, God chooses you. And I believe for all that I've dealt with and the experiences I've had in this seat, becoming mayor, 2.5 months later, going through COVID, going through, you know, the marches and the demonstrations, you know what? Hey, I was chosen. And so we've been doing this. Now see, now Effingham, Muslims are not a religion. Matter of fact, I know plenty of Muslims. As a matter of fact, Effingham Guardian, you be very clear. Islam is one of the three, I'm a teacher here, one of the three Abrahamic religions. There are three of them. They all regard Abraham as the father of their nation. The Jews and Moses in the Torah, followed by Jesus and the Gospels in Christianity, followed by Muhammad, the Quran, and Islam. And the reality is, even if you don't agree with the branches, we all agree with the tree. And so for me, being able to understand people, and again, I know the word Muslim means to submit. It means to yield. Most Muslims, by the very nature of their understanding, is peace. Now, you have wacky extremist Muslims like you have wacky extremist Christians. You have them all over the place. I refuse, with all due respect, to take a whole group of people and be able to paint them all with one brush. I'm not going to do that. So, good to see Lenora Moore on with us. Thank you, Melody. I do. Thank you, Laura. Oh, well, you know, Idell, the position to be open in 2 years. Everybody who want to be mayor, be mayor. Good to see Mary Ann Goldwire on and Friday Night Live. Oh, we go to room time? Oh, well, you know what? Look, we should go on up in there, right? Right on Friday Night Live, right? When we go to office, come back. Let me see. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Kathy, thank you. Brother Alan Wright, I didn't see you. Willie Brantley, thank you for joining us. I mean, I think that for us, I think we have to look at people and address people as people. Somebody said, one of these folks that just knew it all said, oh, all these guys committing crimes because they have no father in the home. And I'm like, that's an insult to all of these single parents that are out there raising good young people doing great things. I mean, I can't accept that, right? Good to see Eleanor Middleton on with us. Karina want me to check my inbox? I will. All right. William Kelly, you talking to me or what am I blabbering about? What, on my own page? Me? I'm just talking about what's in my mind. You're here listening. Glad you're here. Florida has a Republican governor and the gun violence. Oh yeah, that's true, Marlene. Again, I think I try to find similarities with folks, and I've tried very hard. Let's find ways that we are. I mean, I have great Republican friends. We find things we agree on, and we agree on the things we agree on, right? So that's what it's all about. Tab Love, good to see you. All right. Savannah, Georgia, if you want to be the next mayor, you can have at it. I'm very hard. Let's find ways that. So, good to see. All right. Good to see my brother, Dr. Francis Johnson, who says that Georgia natives who support Alabama Roll Tide deserve a broad brush. Well, since Georgia's sitting on the bench and so is Alabama, that's funny. Good to see Dana Jackson on with us. Connie! Happy New Year. Let's see. Good to see Georgia on with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Good to see the Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant has joined us. Happy New Year, Bishop. Hope you are doing well as well. I'm coming back from Brunswick. I had to speak in Brunswick. And so Detective Skinner is expertly guiding me through these streets. But I could not miss Friday Night Live, and I was not going to miss Friday Night Live. So good to see Julia Pierce, our leader down in Tybee Island, and the Tybee MLK Day festivities on January 17th. And so we appreciate all the work she does with that. All right. Good to see Margie. Good to see Wanda on. Savannah, they want you to be mayor. You can have at it. And all right, let me see. Any violent crime, knife crime, gun, beating women, and raping children. I agree with you. You know what? I mean, Effingham, I agree with you on that. I mean, to me, any violent crime, I think that, there has to be consequences. And part of the reason why I think our criminal justice system falls down the way it does is because there has to be consequences. There has to be severe consequences that people will think twice before they engage in doing stupid stuff, right? So I appreciate that. I appreciate you doing that. I mean, being overlooked and overcharged because of the mass amount of immigrants using our resources. Again, Effingham, I have to be focused and stay in my lane. I don't have anything to do with Curtis Cooper. I have nothing to do with healthcare. The federally designated healthcare systems have criteria by which they determine who they serve. And let me be honest with you, just on a humanitarian aspect, if somebody's sick and I have the power to help, I want to help them, whether they're an immigrant or not. I mean, I don't think that, the Lord is going to look and say, when Jesus had that conversation with the lawyer and said, who is my neighbor? Keep in mind that the Samaritan and the certain man were not of the same nationality. I mean, they may not have had a visa, may not have had a passport. But to me, and what God's by thinking and doing was the responsibility was being a part of the human race and not whether you could show me a green card or not. So, I mean, for me, I can't do nothing with healthcare. I mean, I have to deal with what I can deal with. You have a problem with that, talk to Buddy Carter. I mean, Buddy Carter don't do, that's y'all. But, I have to deal with the lane I can deal with. We don't do anything with healthcare. East Savannah, what can we do to make the community come together more? I mean, we have to make the community come together by building community. And so that is what we do. This is what this does. I mean, we have to have more opportunities to talk, to understand each other. And I don't think we do enough of that. A lot of us, unfortunately, we rather get behind our computers and just be able to spout our views, our righteous views, our self-righteous views, our righteous indignation, and not necessarily be able to understand. We want to be understood, but we're not trying to understand. And so I think we just have to be able to communicate with people more and see life through people's eyes. My experience is not everybody else's experience. But as mayor, I have to be able to see life through everybody's eyes. And, I try to do that. Thank you, Treen. Miss Cookie, good to see you from Beaufort. Good to see Andrew Hall Houston on. Judy Jones! Adele, that's right. Yesterday was WW Law's birthday. Hey! Farrah Law, good to see you. Friend says hi. Hey, friend. Aviana is our youngest Friday Night Live member. She's 5 years old. Skinny, you want to tell Fred hi?
Hi, friend.
Say it louder.
Hi, friend.
So we're all saying hey to friend. Hopefully you're doing well. We miss you, friend. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The front porch is a valuable resource. We have a lot of those. Miss Alverdia Jackson is on. Good to see you. FAMs, he says, the problem is they prioritize immigrants over citizens and over local homeless people. I've never heard that. Now, I heard that they prioritize people based on the acuity of their illness, which is a different thing. I mean, if I come in because I have a headache and I'm a citizen and someone comes in having a heart attack and they're not a citizen, I think reasonably, you have to be able to go deal with the person that has the more acute case. But I mean, I've never heard of it. I mean, it might be true. I've never heard of it, but I'm going to ask, right? I'm going to ask. How can we save these kids? Do like I do, one kid at a time. Many people don't know this about me, but for the last 31 years, I've personally mentored between 35 and 50 kids a year. Personally, by myself. How you do it is you are not worried about your own kids, you worry about other people's kids. And so for me, I've tried to involve myself in these kids' lives, being a mentor to them, creating experiences for them. Because guess what? All our kids are not bad. Most of our kids are not bad. And even the kids that are bad, there are two categories of kids. The ones you're mad at and the ones you're afraid of. The ones we're afraid of, we need to do something with. The ones we're mad at, we have to be able to find and show them ways to do better and be better. Cynthia Busky, wow, what a surprise. Happy New Year. Hope you are doing well. Marlene, voting is so important. Thank you. Yes, there will be a Martin Luther King Day parade. It is on Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We invite all of you to come out. And the Saturday before, that's the 17th at 3 o'clock p.m., we will be dedicating the Martin Luther King Jr. Civic Center. This is at the Civic Center, and we're inviting all of you to come out. We're going to do it like we used to. We're going to have like a citywide memorial service in that fashion. So we're happy to be partnering with the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance for that. Oh, Skinner says, friend says, hey, she misses you too. Hey, Miss Earls, is that Shamirical Earls in Ludowici? Good to see you all the way in Long County. Thank you for joining us. Lamar said they're not blaming all fathers, brothers. Most women are doing both. Yes. I mean, you know, you have to. We have to find ways to help, and that's why a lot of the kids, you know, I mentioned some don't have fathers in the home. So guess what? I offer myself to be a father figure for them. I can't replace their father, but I could be a strong male role model to them. So I try to do that. Oh wow! Mother Sharon Clark says Happy New Year to me and Skinner as well. That's Sharante Mama.
Oh, hi Sharante Mama. I like your lemon tree.
we miss her. We miss her. And we can't wait for her to come back. We're counting down the days before our life gets complicated again, because she will be back in charge. Arthur Young, good to see you. All right. Effingham Guardian, I would be more than willing. Let's go to lunch and let's get together. Let's talk. I mean, again, I don't have anything against you, and hopefully you don't have anything against me. We just have to understand each other. And so I would love to do that. Wow, look. Now, Paul Bevins is on. Paul Bevins is in Nassau, Bahamas. We are truly international. I have Daryl in Japan. We have Paul Bevins on from Nassau. Happy New Year, my brother. Hope the family is doing well. Thank you. Willie wants to know why you don't see the city pumping out the sewage anymore. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can find out. Inbox me that question, I'll ask. Give me a little bit more specifics. Good to see Kieta Jackson on. Thank you for joining us. Angelique is late again, but it's all right. Happy to see you. There is a 12-night revival going on right now. Thank you, Effingham Guardian. And you know what? And let me tell you, I appreciate the Effingham Guardian, because the reality is that, you know, we engage in dialogue, and I appreciate that. Even if we chose not to disagree, even though we don't necessarily choose to disagree, the reality is that the fact was we could communicate, and I think we have to do more of that. Good to see Deshaun Bullock on 06. Good to see you. Rachel, thank you. Good to see the maestro Spencer E. White III is on with us. And Spencer, I know the death and passing of the great Richard Smallwood was particularly hard on you. He was a musician extraordinaire. We will certainly miss him. Good to see BBO Bernadette Ball Oliver doing great work at the EOA, Economic Opportunity Authority. Good to see you. Carletha Turman, thank you for joining us. And Kenny Iron Bull Jones, thank you. Happy New Year to you. Good to see. Good to see Mary Merritt on. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, people rag me, but you know what? Mary, you know, I'm built for it. I mean, I'm so unbothered. You know, it comes with the job, you know? They don't realize that it builds character. It builds me. And I'm appreciative of it. Good to see Shauna Moss on. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Gregory James. I hope so, Gregory. I mean, I think, you know, I've never seen the Effingham Guardian act stupid, like some of these folks get stupid. I've not seen that. So, Terry, good to see you. And Octavia, Happy New Year. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Thank you. And so, is there anything else before we wrap up episode 302 of Friday Night Live? For all of you, I wish you the best. I wish you, good to see Michelle and Mr. Bill. I wish you a happy year. I wish you a peaceful year. I wish that your wildest dreams come true, and I pray that your blessings overtake you. That every corner you turn around is something new, and it's a new blessing coming your way. That your relationships are blessed, and all of those things are blessed, and that you're better because you're blessed. And I appreciate that as well. Fran Nelson. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I tried the best I could. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Pervy, Happy New Year to you. Thank you. 302, that's right. We appreciate all of you. When did they pump it? Okay. I think, I don't know. I'll find out. Well, the sewage line is different than the drain line. So there's a stormwater line and there's a sewage line. So it's two different lines. So the flooding wouldn't be at the sewage line. The flooding would be at the stormwater line. So I think that's what you're talking about. Good to see Dee Dee Middleton. Thank you for joining us. And I hope, oh wow, okay, so Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant, her Pearls of Wisdom, an anthology of 20 local women, was released yesterday. And so congratulations on that. Bishop, I want my autographed book, and I want you to autograph it. I don't want one of your armor bearers. I want you to personally take your hand and autograph my book. So let's get it going. Darish wants to know, am I coming to Swainsboro to Miss Lily Brown to be the first black mayor of Swainsboro? I was not familiar with it, so I wasn't aware of it. So probably not, but congratulations to her. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, nothing. LaRonda, we do Tara Strong every week. We've done it every week for 5 years. Good to see Pastor Sandra Stevens Smalls. Good to see you, Pastor Smalls, and good to see you this week. Kieta, thank you very much. Yeah, please, keep me in your prayers. I appreciate that, Kieta. Thank you for praying for me. I don't want folk praying on me, because there's two types of pray. There's P-R-A-Y and there's P-R-E-Y. I want y'all to pray for me, not pray on me. But I want you to know how much this, how much. As a matter of fact, Bishop, Rachel, since Rachel mentioned it, I'm gonna bless Rachel with a book. So you let me know so I can go ahead. I'm gonna bless Rachel with a book. So I'm gonna buy Rachel's book for her. Okay? I'm gonna buy Rachel's book. All right. Good to see the Honorable Jeff Booker from New Jersey, Seabright, New Jersey. Happy New Year to you and all the good people of Seabright. Thank you. Again, make this a wonderful year. Make this your best year. Be intentional. Be intentional with your time. Be intentional with your money. Be intentional with your mind and your actions. And then be focused. There's enough happening to take you off focus. If we could just get you off focus, and we don't want you to be off focus. Okay? Want you to be focused at the task at hand. All right? Stay focused. Be intentional, but stay focused. Everything you do this year. Terry Lynn, good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Everything you do should have some meaning, or should have some purpose. Spend your time in being intentional. And so for me, I just have to stay focused. And so, when folks are being folks, You know, I have to keep my eyes on the prize. I have to keep focused, because I wasn't picked for this. I wasn't picked. I was chosen for this. And so I want to make sure that I stay focused on the work of He who sent me to do this work. And I'm doing a great work in the city of Savannah. I cannot come down because I'm engaged in this good work. And I will not come down until the work is done. God bless you all. Have a great first week of the year. And we look forward to seeing you next week at Friday Night Live. God bless. Good night, everybody.